7 Tips for Winning with SEO Website Design. One of most challenging aspects of building a site for the search engines is implementing proper SEO website design. On one hand, the goal is to create a website that wows visitors and is engaging. On the other hand, you want to make sure the site is properly optimized. Design-heavy sites don't always leave much room for on-page optimization, so it's necessary to find the right balance. Here are 7 helpful tips to make it work. Tip number 1. Keep the layout simple. Make sure the navigation links can be followed by the search engines. Keep the layout simple and clean, but packed with design. Trying to accomplish too much can work for the search engine spiders, but will ultimately detract visitors from browsing your site. Tip number 2. Manipulate text with CSS. One of the biggest issues that designers face is using plain text, such as the H1 tag, when graphical text is far more attractive. The solution is to use CSS to manipulate how plain text looks so that the search engines will be able to pick up the content. It will never look good as graphical text, but it will be a huge improvement over plain text. Tip number 3. Use mouseovers on images. If the site is image-heavy and needs text, using mouseovers will be the perfect solution. If this is set up correctly, it can turn an image-heavy site into one that is full of content. To the visitor's eye, an image will mouse over to written text. To the search engine spiders, the text will be crawlable and seen as real content. Tip number 4. Experiment with different fonts. There are many fonts that look like graphical text but are actually regular text. This means that the search engines will be able to read the text. Try experimenting with different fonts and consider buying font packs. This will allow you to avoid using images and keep your design simple. Tip number 5. Create a mobile alternative and format it. More people are using mobile devices to browse the internet. That's why it's important to build a site meant to be viewed in mobile format and optimize it for the search engines. In addition to creating this site, it is necessary to test how it appears on different devices and platforms so that it is formatted correctly. Tip number 6. Design is good but loading time is bad. Too much design can slow down the loading time of a site. When that happens, it's time to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to reduce downloads. Many things can affect loading time, from font downloads, plugins for SEO, high-resolution images, and scripts. Tip number 7. Conversion is king. Creating a well-designed site can give you a lot of pride. However, the one thing that matters is conversion. Try out different designs and see which ones result in more action, whether it is email signups, social media shares, or sales. After all, your sales numbers are what matter the most. Those are some solid tips for winning with SEO website design. Finding the balance between optimization and great design isn't always easy. There will be many times where it will be necessary to go back and forth until all the technical problems are solved and the overall design is engaging.